And all these bolt holes here for mounting the axle plates are metric, and actually they're like nuts that are welded on there. So anyway, I went and I looked to see what the thread was and everything, and they're like a 7mm and 1.2 or something like that, or 1.3 thread. It's kind of a weird thread and an oddball size, and a lot of hardware stores don't carry 7mm bolts. So I'm going to drill these out. I'm just going to drill the threads out of them and go to like a 5/16, and then I could just throw a bolt with a nut through there, and then I can go ahead and start mocking this axle up. So anyway, I'm going to find me a drill bit and grab a cordless drill and start knocking them holes out. I have no idea if I got this right or not, but anyway, I got my rear hub on, and the key I've got stops right here at the end of the shaft, and the key goes up. It's got a notched end that notches underneath the bearing, and I've got the set screws in the bearing locked down, and then I've got my 2-plate sandwiches, and I drilled out these holes to accept a 5/16. I'm using grade 8 5/16 with lock washers. I still need to tighten them up. Then I got my other one with my alum lock screws that go in there. I don't have them in yet because I got a key that goes in here, and it'll go in the sprocket hub. The sprocket hub goes together like that. It's going to come over, and I've got it set like that for clearance, so that I have a little extra clearance between that and my engine and engine plates and all that. And my clutch will go up there, and then I've got the brake, which the brake is also keyed, and the brake disc, I'm not sure exactly where it is going to go, so I've got it loose, but I've got a 1/4" keyway to go in there. And then I've got my other side with my alum lock set screws, and then this is the other notched key that's notched at an L. It's underneath this bearing, and it's brought down, and it butts up to the end of the hub here, and the hub's locked down with the alum bolt. And then I measured from here to the frame on both sides, and my spacing on both sides is exactly 7 3/4 inches on both sides, and my hub spacing from the ends of the axle is the same on both sides as well. So now I can slide these to the middle and use my handy dandy little impact here. This thing makes it a lot easier. But hold on. There we go. See how much easier that makes it? And put my finger on that one. And this is similar to the impact that's in the giveaway. The one in the giveaway is not the Hyper Tough. It's actually a more expensive Black & Decker brand. The Hyper Tough I gave $39 for at Walmart. And well, oh, I don't have enough traction on that. Hold on. There it goes. Now it's starting to do it. I should have a wrench on that now. Anyway, I'll go around and throw a wrench on all of them and snug them down with a wrench in the impact when I'm done. But I've got my rear axle assembly now put on there, and I can remove the seat and put the clutch on, mock up the chain, lock down the sprocket hub. But I think next thing I'm going to do is throw the back wheels on, and because it's getting dark here at work. So, and of course I'm working outside. There's the old work truck, and here's the other work trucks. But yeah, I'm working on this outside. The skeeters are about ready to carry me off. So I think I'm going to throw the back tires on and air them up and then call it a night for now. But here in just a couple of minutes I'll have a rolling chassis. Look at that. Now I got me a rolling chassis. I got both the back wheels on. And I just got to slide the sprocket over and mock up that clutch. And I don't know, I've got a little bit more work to, well, quite a bit more work to do to get it going. It looks pretty well complete at this point, but there's still quite a bit to do. And guys, I work on cars a lot. I've done brake jobs, all kinds of stuff on cars, and you know, I ought to know better than this stupidity. But I'm going to show you what I did wrong here. You see that? There's an Allen bolt there. You see how that wheel's bolted on? I got Allen bolts in there, right? Wrong. That was stupid. I've got to take them all back off and flip them. I've got Allen bolts, and I'm like, okay, cool. You just run the Allen bolts in and tighten them up, and the wheels are on, right? Wrong. The spindles and everything, and the hubs, they come in that box right there. And in the bottom of the box, I found a bag of nuts. And I'm like, where did these come from? I get on the last wheel, and I look, and you see them round rings around them holes? Yeah, that's where the nuts go. These, right here, go from the inside out, like a lug stud on a car. And I should have known that. Those are the lug nuts. So I've got to pull all these wheels off, take all them Allen bolts out, run them from the inside out like lug studs, like they're supposed to be, and then put them back on. So I guess that's what I'm fixing to start doing now, guys. But I think that's about all I'm going to get done tonight. It's pretty dark, and I'm sitting here laughing at myself for that stupid mistake there. I should have known better. I really should have known better. But anyway, there's the front of what I'm calling the drift cart, the floor pan. That seat's going to go. I've got to build a seat. And then there's the mock-up engine. And the wheels, the rear crash bar, the rear axle, and the other rear wheel. Just keep in mind, all four wheels are put on wrong. Oh well. Lesson learned. I guarantee you I won't do it again. We'll see you.